It was the best day of the year. First came the catalogs, and then you scammed your parents into thinking you cared about reading. And at the end of the week, all you had was a backpack full of stale erasers. It was the Scholastic Book Fair. You remember the colorful cardboard shelves lined with chicken soup for the soul and Captain Underpants, lavishly decorated with sparkly plastic trash you'd sell your Neopets and your soul to buy. And this established a strict social hierarchy in your second grade class, with the alpha being the girl who could afford the $30 Japanese gel pens, while the plebeians of the classroom could only afford those godforsaken yellow pencil grips. For only 75 cents, you can develop arthritis at the age of 9. Grow up and use a fucking pencil. Your parents are getting a divorce. That hit a sore spot for some of you, I'm sorry. Book fair trinkets weren't the only class divider. If you wanted to be top dog, you had to support a cause. And you know what I'm referring to. They're yellow, you couldn't help but put one in your mouth just that one time, just to see what it was like. And if you didn't have one, you were basically pro-cancer. What was I actually contributing to when I bought a 30-pack of Livestrong bracelets when I was 10? Well, it really did go to a good cause. The money I spent on my parents' credit card helped raise money for the Livestrong Foundation, which offers support for people affected by cancer. And, it was originally called the Lance Armstrong Foundation, up until he lost one of his sponsorships from the blood doping scandal. And around the same time, my elementary school was demanding that I bring in Ziploc baggies full of cardboard scraps. Who exactly was I helping by bringing in 4 box tops a year? Well, schools can cash them in and earn up to $20,000 a year, which they can use for anything tied to education, computers, books, playground equipment, Ritalin, cigarettes, but they're only worth 10 cents each. 10 cents? 10 cents is a Depression-era amount of money. No wonder they ration the Welch's fruit snacks. And growing up, you only wanted to eat those fruit snacks because you thought literally everything else was going to potentially be carrying mad cow. Do you guys remember mad cow disease? That was our rationale for becoming vegetarian for a day in 3rd grade. We all remember abstaining from burgers because our mothers, teachers, and Sally Henderson from recess told us that we would die from mad cow disease. So what happened? Well, mad cow is linked to a human version called variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob syndrome, and between 1996 and 2014, only 4 people in the US have died from that. And, a couple of countries here and there occasionally report a mad cow case, but, as long as you're not eating the brains or the spinal fluid of anything infected, you're probably okay. Meanwhile, the flu is the number 8 cause of death in the United States, so stop self-medicating with kombucha and airborne and get fucking vaccinated. No one's really mad for you. It's fucking solved everything. No, it tastes really good. The kombucha's really good. After we stopped pretending to care about our health, we moved on to pretending we cared about social justice. Remember when you couldn't scroll through your Facebook without seeing this picture? Why was that other guy masturbating on the street in San Diego? You were hashtagging Stop Kony and Kony 2012 every single day. So now we're wondering, did we actually stop Joseph Kony? Basically, no. But Kony 2012 was one of the biggest internet campaigns in history and became an example for the white savior industrial complex we all know so well. Because if we know anything about white high school students, they only care about 2 things: Facebook likes and horses. That has nothing to do with Kony 2012, but we felt we needed to address it.